Is a fear of sales holding you back from crushing it in your business? Do you want to learn more about the romance of inbound marketing? Listen to today's episode of the Freedom Club Podcast.
Welcome to the Freedom Club Podcast, where we discover the fight for freedom, fulfillment, passion, and purpose. Your host is Curt Mercadante, Gallup certified strengths coach, an agency founder who is dedicated to coaching individuals seeking to level up their life and their businesses. The Freedom Club is about unlocking your talents, turning them into strengths, and crushing your objectives. You can learn more at curtmercadante.com. Welcome to the Freedom Club.
And this is the Freedom Club Podcast. I'm your host, Curt Mercadante. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed the last two episodes in which I featured excerpts of my long discussion with sales guru Richard Moore. Today we're going to feature the third installment of our discussion. And today we talk about inbound sales versus cold calling, outbound sales. And you know, as Richard talks about, he likes the romance and the engagement and the relationship that is built between you and your customer when they come inbound from the content that you put out. So I hope you enjoy this, the third installment of my conversation with sales guru and London gentleman, Richard Moore. And I have people who want to go start their own company, but they are terrified because they're of a fear of sales. And I try to tell them, and I've had this discussion with Roger, of course, you know, because he has angered the church of cold callers.
I know. I love his article.
I've never done what people would consider as traditional sales. I've never cold called. I've never done that type of thing, but I do it through content. I use what I'm good at. To bring people in. I use relationships with clients to get other clients, which is why I liked your video the other day about when you can get other people to start that brush fire for you.
Absolutely. The sneezers, as Seth Godin calls them. I agree. The thing is, like 16 years ago, my first ever job was cold calling, internet marketing, 16 years ago as well. So it was like this company going, let's just try this internet thing. And that was calling a CEO of a multi-million-pound company, so battering your way through past the gatekeeper and then ramming this thing down their throat and getting $8,000 out of them. And it's very difficult to do. That had turned into a bit of an art. The irony behind, for instance, going to a company tomorrow and coaching them on their phone work and cold calling is that I'm the same. I'm only inbound because the content marketing game is far more fulfilling. But more importantly, I feel the romance that the prospect goes through is far more compelling for them. So you may get people buy, but when you get people really want to buy and then tell the world that they just bought, there's a big difference. And I'm huge on that. It really matters to me. It's a fascinating area now, especially right now.